We have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days. We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Some good names up there, including our leader. Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. So this is a good time now to bring in Nota Begay III. Had an outstanding amateur career, played at Stanford with none other than Tiger Woods, 4 times a winner on the PGA Tour. So Nota, you know what it's all about, what it's like to have these dreams as a high-level amateur. Where are they at this point?
Well, the nerves are up. Huge excitement about what's to come. As an amateur, it's so hard to stay focused on the task at hand, but that is going to be key in order to ensure a good performance today.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
A good 20-footer here. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, it's a bogey here at first. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards. And it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Yeah, tough to get that all the way up the slope, but that's not too bad from there. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back. So if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Four feet, all that's left for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
117 yards left to the hole. Ball on a slight downslope. Can choke up a bit just to take a few yards off.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter, because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay at 1 over. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key, because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
This is a 9-footer. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. And he maybe didn't want to risk going over, so this ball well short of the hole, and a long look coming up for birdie. Can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. We head away from the coast now, due east as we come to the par 4 7th. A big, wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their 2nd. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his 2nd. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. A look here at birdie.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5 9th. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt.
Oh, that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
Really hit that 2nd shot on the button to this par 5. But Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will make this a front 9 of 37, 1 over par. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in 1. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Yes, Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Maybe you look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Oh dear, that looks thick in there. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. "15 feet away." Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. That one looking a little right. This is going to try and stay on the fairway, and I believe it will, up along the right edge, but a good shot. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14th. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. Okay, let's go back down on the ground and bring in Noda once again. And Noda, what are your impressions to this point?
Well, I'm impressed with the performance up to this point. A few mistakes here or there, but that's come to be expected in this type of scenario, in this type of format. But moving forward, I expect and anticipate to see some really good golf.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. 4 holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here. Boy, that breeze just really playing havoc with the ball right now. That thing hit a wall and came straight down. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll stay at even par. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16th. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present Bandon Dunes putt bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. So now's where it's going to get tricky. This will need to be weighted perfectly. It's for eagle. How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. It'll take some effort from this buried lie, but a chance now to still reach this green in 2. And that ball's trajectory definitely altered by the leaves, as that'll wind up in the heavy stuff. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17, and he'll remain at 1 under par. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in two. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Okay, that's back into the fairway. Certainly didn't get all of that one, but the end result is a positive.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that's going to be a 1-under opening round of 71. So all things considered, today a pretty good barometer of what's to come in the rest of this amateur tournament.
And Rich, as we know, amateur golf's a little more volatile, so much